In this short clip, we're going to go over how you can audit an SBOM. And this is going to cover things like importing an SBOM and how to run that initial evaluation scan, as well as how you can evaluate the information presented in that scan. And so whether you're getting your SBOM from a vendor or you're getting it internally, this is how you can do it with Sonatype. And so you're going to always start off in the SBOM Manager dashboard. You're going to see things like your total SBOM stored, your application history, things like vulnerabilities by threat level. But we're actually going to move to the Organizations tab here, and I've already set up a spot for us to upload our SBOM. And so I'm going to click into this and into the application I've created. You can see that there isn't an SBOM in there right now. So I'm going to click this Import SBOM button. I'm going to choose a file. This is the SBOM that I would like to upload. And then I'm going to click Import SBOM. And so you can see that this SBOM has a total of 131 components and 7 vulnerabilities. And so I'm going to close this out. Sonatype's SBOM Manager is going to continue evaluating this in the background. And as you can see, it says that right here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit refresh, and my SBOM is right there. And so I want to look deeper into it. I want to see what is in this software. So I'm going to click into my SBOM. I'm going to see the total number of vulnerabilities. I'm going to see how they're divided by their severity. I'm also going to see the percentage of vulnerabilities that have been annotated with exploitability information. So here, just under 40% have been annotated with exploitability information. Perhaps this could be because this is an older SBOM that you're getting, so new vulnerabilities have popped up, or your vendor doesn't like to, doesn't keep up with VEX as much as they should. Either way, you will get a snapshot of this, and you'll be able to use that information to also go back and ask for more VEX annotation from your vendor. And so let's take a look at one of these that are annotated look like. So let's take a look at this one. We can see here that the CVSS score is quite high, a 9.2 out of 10. So this is quite a severe issue. But we can see that the vendor who's provided us with this SBOM has also said that this is not effective, and the justification is because the code is not present. Now, if I wanted more details on this, I could click Edit Annotation and I could read what they have to say. So they've said here that this vulnerability exists in a testing component and it's not a part of the deployment. Now, if I know my vendor, I trust my vendor, this might be more than enough for me to say, okay, we will continue on. If not, I might want to dig into it a little bit further, but at least I have all of the information I need. And I can also click into the CVE and get a sense of exactly what the vulnerability is. And so I have all the information I need to make an informed decision. So let's take a look at one that hasn't been annotated. And so there's a number of reasons why something wouldn't be annotated, but a primary reason here could be that the person who sent you this SBOM, the vendor or the organization that has sent you this SBOM, wasn't aware that there was something to annotate. And so Sonatype takes a lot of pride in our data quality. We invest a lot in it. And so what can happen is there is no disclosed public vulnerability, and so the vendor didn't see it, but Sonatype has actually identified additional vulnerabilities on our own. And so now you have a very comprehensive framework of information. And what you can do is you can take this CVE back to the vendor and you can ask that they provide a justification for it now, whether they amend this vulnerability, they change it, and they upgrade to a non-vulnerable version, or they provide VEX annotation, giving you the context in why this vulnerability still remains in the SBOM. And so that is how you do the basics of auditing your SBOM. This gives you a lot of leverage in vendor negotiations. This enables you to be in the driver's seat, really, and know exactly what you're bringing into your organization at all times.